Augustinus Bader charges $200 for body cream. CeraVe costs $18. Laboratory analysis proves they deliver identical barrier repair. I'm exposing 18 luxury body lotions that are complete scams, the affordable alternatives that work just as well, and why dermatologists are furious. I'm telling you this. 1. La Mer, the body creme. $195 for 6 ounces of body cream. That's La Mer the body creme, and independent laboratory testing reveals it shares 18 identical foundational ingredients with $11 Nivea creme, including mineral oil, petrolatum, and microcrystalline wax. The miracle broth they market so aggressively. It's primarily fermented sea kelp, and there are no published clinical studies proving it delivers anti-aging results superior to creams costing a fraction of the price. When researchers measured hydration, La Mer provided 11%, while Nivea provided 12%. Dermatologists state that consumers are paying for the experience of a luxury jar rather than superior biological intervention. What's absent? High concentrations of proven anti-aging actives like retinoids or peptides. Dermatologists actually recommend Cetaphil moisturizing lotion for barrier repair. Cetaphil costs $15 and provides deep hydration without the risk of irritation, common in heavily fragranced luxury creams. It utilizes proven humectants, including niacinamide, panthenol, and glycerin, to lock in moisture for 48 hours. While La Mer costs $33 per ounce, Cetaphil costs $1.14 per ounce. Same fundamental benefit for $180 less. If this La Mer revelation just saved you $180, hit subscribe. Every week I expose exactly which expensive products are scams and which affordable alternatives dermatologists actually use themselves. 2. Sol de Janeiro, Brazilian, Bum Bum Cream. The videos are mesmerizing, smooth, firm, skin appearing in minutes. But Sol de Janeiro's $48 Brazilian Bum Bum Cream delivers a tightening effect that vanishes by afternoon, and dermatologists warn this isn't skincare at all. The transformation comes from caffeine-rich guarana extract, which acts as a diuretic and vasoconstrictor, temporarily dehydrating skin cells to create a smoother appearance for a few hours. But it cannot structurally alter skin laxity or erase cellulite. Experts are clear, no topical cream has been proven to permanently change the fibrous bands that cause cellulite. What's absent? Ingredients that permanently rebuild collagen or elastin, such as clinical-strength retinoids. What actually delivers genuine firming support without the cult favorite markup is Nivea Skin Firming and Toning Body Gel Cream at $15, utilizing coenzyme Q10 and L-carnitine. While still offering temporary results, it provides a similar mechanism for a fraction of the cost. Both use caffeine and Q10 for temporary firming, but Nivea is cited as a best value alternative by experts. Same temporary benefit for $33 less. 3. Drunk Elephant Silk Body Lotion. Clean beauty, restorative moisture. Cult favorite brand. At $29, Drunk Elephant's Silly Body Lotion promises all of this, but independent reviews call it the worst purchase they've ever made. The product is difficult to absorb, often sitting on top of the skin like white paint and failing to provide deep nourishment. Despite the premium price, users report that it lacks moisturizing efficacy compared to cheaper alternatives. Reviews highlight that this lotion struggles with effective delivery systems, leading to residue rather than absorption. It markets itself as a clean, restorative solution for dull or dry skin. But the reality is surface frustration rather than penetrating hydration. Dermatologists call Amlactin Daily Moisturizing Lotion the gold standard for texture at just $15. Amlactin uses 12% lactic acid to chemically exfoliate rough, aging skin cells while simultaneously acting as a humectant to draw moisture in. This dual-action alpha-hydroxy acid is clinically proven to smooth texture and is specifically recommended for conditions like keratosis pilaris. While Drunk Elephant struggles with basic absorption, amlactin is significantly more effective for smoothing rough skin and addressing slower cell turnover with age. Real exfoliation for half the price. But if you thought absorption problems were bad, wait until you hear about the biological impossibility dermatologists have been warning about for decades. 4. Topical collagen. Collagen creams promise to restore lost firmness to aging skin. But this is a biological impossibility dermatologists have been warning about for years, and it exploits the natural collagen decline that occurs with menopause. The fundamental problem is the 500 Dalton rule, essentially molecules this. Large cannot pass through skin. Collagen molecules are significantly larger than 15,000 Daltons, meaning they're far too large to penetrate the skin barrier. They simply sit on the surface and act as a temporary moisturizer, failing to replenish the body's natural collagen stores in the dermis. What these formulas lack: ingredients that actually stimulate collagen production, such as retinoids or peptides small enough to penetrate. Instead of applying collagen that washes off your skin, nécessaire. The body lotion at $28 signals your body to produce its own. Nécessaire uses peptides, which are smaller amino acid chains that penetrate the skin and send biological signals to stimulate your own collagen synthesis. The formula includes 5 signal peptides, 2.5% niacinamide, and vitamins that strengthen the skin barrier over time. Unlike topical collagen sitting uselessly on the surface, these penetrable actives work at a cellular level to deliver genuine transformation rather than temporary illusion. 5. Cellulite eliminating topicals. Smooth away dimpled skin. Erase cellulite. These creams market miracles for a structural problem no topical can solve, and dermatologists state there is little to no data suggesting these products work effectively. Cellulite is a structural issue involving subcutaneous fat and fibrous bands beneath the skin. No topical cream can alter these bands or remove fat deposits. Marketing preys on insecurities regarding normal body variations, and thinning skin with age makes cellulite more visible, making women over 60 a prime target. What these formulas lack: ingredients that can actually thicken the skin dermis to mask underlying irregularities. They often rely on temporary swelling agents that create illusion rather than improvement. While no cream removes cellulite, Pore's Choice Retinol Skin Smoothing Body Treatment at $29 thickens skin to make it less visible. Pore's Choice uses 0.1% retinol to stimulate collagen production over time, gradually strengthening the skin layer covering the fat. The formula includes retinol, shea butter, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Unlike cellulite creams offering empty promises, this product uses proven clinical activities to improve skin density and texture. It's an honest approach. Not removal, but realistic improvement through strengthening the skin itself. That's the difference between marketing deception and dermatological science. Drop a comment if you've ever bought a cellulite cream or collagen lotion believing it would work. You're not alone. These companies spend millions convincing us biology doesn't apply to their products. 6. Bio-oil miracle treatment for scars and stretch marks. For years, bio-oil has marketed itself as revolutionary, but dermatologists call it mineral oil marketing, with no independent clinical evidence to support superiority claims. The primary ingredient is mineral oil, listed as paraffinum liquidum. While it softens the skin surface temporarily, there is no proof it performs better than standard, cheaper moisturizers for treating deep dermal scars or stretch marks. Experts classify this as surface-level moisturizing that cannot erase scars located in the deeper dermal layer where actual tissue damage exists. The formula lacks high concentrations of active ingredients capable of genuine skin remodeling. For actually addressing pigmentation and texture at a cellular level, Pacifica Wake Up. Beautiful Retinoid Body Serum costs $18 and contains retinoids that speed up cell turnover. This helps fade hyperpigmentation and improve texture through biological processes rather than surface coating. The formula includes retinoid, melatonin, and mushrooms. Unlike bio-oil's reliance on occlusion, this serum uses actives that are clinically proven to stimulate collagen and address pigmentation at a cellular level. Real cellular transformation versus temporary surface softening. 7. Plant stem cell rejuvenators. Rejuvenation, regrowth. These lotions sound like cutting-edge science, but plant stem cells in creams are no longer living, and they cannot communicate with human skin to stimulate renewal. The fundamental problem is that plant stem cells require a living, controlled environment to function. Once processed into a lotion, they lose all regenerative capacity. Furthermore, plant stem cells cannot communicate with human skin cells to trigger biological responses. Dermatologists state there is no good or convincing data they work, and penetration into the skin is unlikely even if they retain function. What these formulas lack: viable delivery systems or ingredients compatible with human biology. They promise rejuvenation and regrowth, but deliver nothing but marketing theatre. What actually works is SkinFix KP plus psoriasis. Smoothing treatment at $50, which uses clinical exfoliation proven to repair barriers. SkinFix contains high concentrations of urea and alpha-hydroxy acids that chemically exfoliate and repair the skin barrier through established dermatological mechanisms. The formula includes urea, glycolic acid, and lactic acid. While stem cell creams rely on what experts call marketing gimmicks, SkinFix uses proven keratolytics, compounds that dissolve rough skin buildup, to address texture and lipids to repair the barrier. Real chemical exfoliation for women over 60 dealing with rough, scaly, or extremely dry skin conditions. But the next scam doesn't just waste money, it makes you buy the same product twice. 8. Luxury neck creams. Specialized formulations for delicate neck skin. Premium pricing for targeted treatment. But dermatologists say buying a separate neck cream is like paying double for the same coffee, and analysis reveals a profitable deception. These products are frequently just facial moisturizers packaged in smaller containers and sold at a higher price per ounce. There is no specific neck ingredient that justifies a separate product. The skin on your neck and chest is fundamentally the same as facial skin and responds to the same active ingredients. What these formulas often lack: potent actives like retinol that would actually address laxity, relying instead on heavy moisturizers that provide temporary plumping through hydration alone. They target turkey neck and crepey chest skin, major insecurities for women over 60, charging premium prices for geographic marketing rather than scientific innovation. Dermatologists recommend Olay Regenerist Microsculpting Cream at under $30 for both face and neck simultaneously. Olay contains niacinamide and peptides shown in studies to reduce wrinkles. Experts recommend bringing your face routine down to your neck rather than purchasing a separate product. This eliminates the artificial separation that costs you double. One effective product for the face and neck instead of two overpriced containers. 9. Medical grade OTC body creams. Prescription strength efficacy. These creams promise professional-level results without a prescription, but the term medical grade is completely unregulated by the Food and Administration, and there is no legal definition for this phrase in the cosmetic industry. It's often a marketing term used to justify higher pricing rather than an indication of superior clinical efficacy. Efficacy varies wildly and is not guaranteed by this label. What these formulas often lack: the actual prescription-strength active ingredients found in true medical treatments. They appeal to women over 60 desiring stronger treatments for aging skin conditions, but regulatory absence means you're paying for authoritative-sounding words rather than verified performance. The product that actually earns the gold standard designation from dermatologists is Vanicream Moisturizing Skin Cream at $14 for sensitive, reactive skin. Vanicream is widely recommended by dermatologists for patients with chronic dermatitis or highly reactive skin. It's free from common irritants including dyes, fragrance, and parabens. Unlike undefined medical-grade products with no regulatory oversight, Vanicream has the National Eczema Association's seal of acceptance and a transparent safety profile proven through clinical use. Real credentials backed by actual medical organizations versus unregulated marketing language designed to justify markups. 10. Blue light protection. High energy, visible light from your phone and computer. These body lotions promise protection from digital screens, but experts call this a gimmick, with zero evidence supporting the need for specific products. The intensity of blue light from screens is significantly lower than that of the sun, and has not been shown to pose a meaningful threat to body skin. Aesthetic experts state there is no evidence that supports the need for specific products to protect against blue light at all. What these formulas often lack: broad-spectrum ultraviolet protection, which is the actual proven threat to aging skin. They exploit health anxiety regarding technology and aging, targeting women over 60 with fears about modern devices while ignoring the environmental aggressors that actually cause damage. For $34, Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion SPF 50 protects against the proven environmental aggressors rather than theoretical ones. Supergoop provides broad-spectrum protection against UVA, UVB, and IRA rays, which are clinically proven to cause cancer and accelerate aging. The formula includes avobenzone, homosalate, and sunflower extract. This protects against documented threats with decades of research rather than screen light with no evidence of harm. Real protection based on actual dermatological science versus manufactured anxiety. 11. Detoxifying body masks and lotions. Pull toxins from your blood. Purify deep tissues through your pores. This is a biological impossibility your liver and kidneys already handle, and dermatologists confirm the skin does not have a metabolic pathway to eliminate toxins from the body. The skin lacks the cellular machinery to filter blood or extract waste products from internal organs. Your liver and kidneys perform detoxification functions through complex filtration systems that skin simply does not possess. These products may remove surface dirt and oils, but they cannot purify the body or extract internal toxins. What these formulas often lack: ingredients that actually support skin health, frequently relying on drying clays that can compromise the barrier. They market to the desire for clean health and purification, exploiting wellness trends while delivering pseudoscientific claims that contradict basic human physiology. Dermatologists have been recommending Aveeno eczema therapy moisturizing cream for decades at $20, with clinical proof of soothing irritated skin. Aveeno uses colloidal oatmeal to clinically soothe inflammation and itching through established anti-inflammatory mechanisms. It's proven to help restore the skin's natural barrier, rather than making false claims about extracting toxins. This provides genuine relief for dry, itchy, or eczema-prone skin in women over 60. Real barrier restoration versus biological impossibility. 12. Oxygen-infused body moisturizers. Breathe life into cells. Revitalize tired skin with oxygen. But skin cells receive oxygen from your blood supply, not the atmosphere, and experts dismiss these claims as misleading marketing without physiological basis. Topical oxygen cannot effectively penetrate the skin barrier to alter cellular metabolism. Dermatologists note that unless your skin is suffocating from a medical emergency, your skin already has oxygen delivered through circulation. This is basic biology being exploited for profit. What these formulas often lack: effective humectants that provide actual hydration, sacrificing proven ingredients in favor of the oxygen marketing angle. They appeal to the concept of reviving tired or dull aging skin, but the mechanism they promise simply does not exist in human physiology. For genuine plumping and hydration that oxygen creams falsely promise, Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream costs $10 and uses hyaluronic acid, a humectant that holds 1,000 times its weight in water. This provides tangible plumping through established chemistry rather than impossible oxygen infusion. It delivers clinical hydration and visible plumping via proven mechanisms rather than marketing gimmicks that contradict how skin actually functions. Real humectant chemistry versus atmospheric impossibility masquerading as innovation. If you know someone who's about to waste money on oxygen creams or detox lotions, share this video. The beauty industry counts on us not talking to each other about what actually works. 13. Pore shrinking body. Close pores, shrink follicle openings permanently. But pores aren't garage doors that you can open and shut, and dermatologists confirm they lack muscles and cannot change size through topical application. Pores are openings for hair follicles and sebaceous glands, and their size is determined by genetics, oil production, and sun damage. Products cannot permanently alter this genetic structure. What these formulas often rely on: drying alcohols that temporarily tighten the skin surface while irritating mature skin and compromising the barrier over time. They target concerns about texture and visible aging in women over 60, promising anatomical changes that are fundamentally impossible. While you can't close pores, Soft Services Care Cream at $40 makes texture appear smoother through realistic mechanisms. Soft Services uses urea and colloidal oatmeal to gently exfoliate and soften the skin, removing debris and inactive skin cells that can make pores appear more prominent. The formula includes urea, glycerin, squalane, and colloidal oatmeal. The cream won't shrink your pores, but it will make them less visible by keeping them clear and the surrounding skin smooth. Honest improvement for women over 60 dealing with texture issues or keratosis pilaris, rather than false promises about closing structures that cannot close. 14. Preservative-free, all-natural lotions. No synthetic preservatives, all natural ingredients, healthier for your skin. But without stable preservatives, water-based lotions become breeding grounds for bacteria, mold, and yeast that can cause skin infections. Lotions contain water, and water supports microbial growth. Without proper preservation systems, contamination is inevitable, not theoretical. Natural does not mean safe. Poison ivy is natural, and essential oils can be potent irritants. A 2022 study found allergens in 94.2% of natural products, and dermatologists warn of increased contact dermatitis from these formulations. And here's what makes this particularly cruel. These companies know their target audience includes women who remember a time before synthetic everything, women who associate nature with their grandmother's remedies. They're weaponizing nostalgia and health anxiety while delivering potential contamination. What works is Eucerin Advanced Repair Lotion at $12 with safe synthesized ingredients proven to repair barriers. Eucerin uses ceramides and urea formulated for barrier repair without fragrance or dyes. The formula includes ceramide 3, glycerin, and urea. Unlike preservative-free options that risk infection, this stable, clinically tested formula prevents contamination and irritation. Real safety through pharmaceutical science designed for women over 60 needing reliable daily moisture without gambling on unstable formulations. 15. Essential oil cocktails / aromatherapy. Healing wellness, aromatherapy, restoration. But essential oils are volatile compounds that cause contact dermatitis, phototoxic reactions, and barrier disruption in thinning skin. And experts warn that just because it's natural doesn't mean your skin wants it. These oils are frequent allergens, especially problematic for the sensitive, thinning skin that occurs with age. Lavender, tea tree, and citrus oils can trigger inflammatory responses and increase sun sensitivity, leading to burns and pigmentation. What these formulas prioritize: scent over barrier-repairing lipids, choosing sensory marketing over genuine skin health. They market wellness and self-care to older women while masking potential irritants behind aromatherapy claims that sound therapeutic but deliver inflammation. For actual barrier repair and zero fragrance, CeraVe Moisturizing Cream costs $18. CeraVe is fragrance-free and non-comedogenic, packed with 3 essential ceramides to restore the skin barrier rather than compromise it. The formula uses multivesicular emulsion technology, which releases moisture gradually throughout the day for sustained hydration. It includes ceramides 1, 3, and 6,2, hyaluronic acid, and petrolatum. For women over 60 with dry, fragile skin needing genuine repair, this delivers biological benefits rather than volatile compounds disguised as wellness. Real ceramide restoration versus aromatic irritation. 16. Augustinus Bader, the body cream. $200, let that sink in, for 1 container of body cream. For many women over 60 on fixed incomes, that's a week of groceries. That's a copy for a specialist visit. That's a utility bill. And Augustinus Bader is charging that for body cream that promises to reduce cellulite and stretch marks using exclusive TFC8 technology. But analysis reveals identical barrier-repairing lipids to an $18 drugstore alternative. While not harmful, this represents a massive financial inefficiency that targets wealthy older women with promises of erasing aging signs. The TFC8 complex is amino acids and vitamins, and independent comparisons show it is not proven superior to standard peptides and ceramides available in affordable formulations. Industry analysis highlights that consumers pay for the brand's halo effect rather than ingredient superiority. That $18 cream dermatologists actually recommend is CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. It contains the same fundamental barrier-repairing ingredients, including ceramides and hyaluronic acid, that aging skin requires. It's accepted by the National Eczema Association and is clinically proven to hydrate for 24 hours. This delivers the same primary biological benefit for $183 less per container. Same barrier repair, dramatically different price. That's not luxury, that's exploitation disguised as exclusivity. We're halfway through and you've noticed the pattern. Luxury prices, scientific-sounding ingredients, marketing that exploits aging skin. But here's what makes me furious. These companies price products based on your desperation, not on what actually works. The beauty industry doesn't want you to know these drugstore alternatives exist. What's coming next is worse. We're moving into products that exploit regulatory loopholes and make biological claims that contradict basic human physiology. 17. Hydroquinone-free brightening body lotions. Fade dark spots, even skin tone, brighten aging skin. These body lotions promise results without hydroquinone, the actual proven skin lightening ingredient, because hydroquinone has been vilified by clean beauty marketing despite decades of safe use under dermatological supervision. What they offer instead, botanical extracts like licorice root, koic acid, and vitamin C at concentrations far too low to deliver meaningful results. The problem isn't that these ingredients don't work, it's that without clinical strength concentrations, they're cosmetic theater. These lotions cost between $40 and $70 and target women over 60 dealing with age spots and hyperpigmentation, promising gentle brightening without the perceived dangers of hydroquinone. What's absent? Effective concentrations of proven activities. They rely on fear-based marketing about hydroquinone while delivering negligible results. What dermatologists recommend for genuine brightening is a different approach entirely. Amlactin Ultra Smoothing intensely hydrating cream costs $24 and contains alpha-hydroxy acids at clinical strength that actually accelerate cell turnover to fade pigmentation over time. The formula includes 15% lactic acid plus ceramides and peptides. While it doesn't claim to be a dedicated brightening treatment, the exfoliation mechanism removes pigmented cells more effectively than low-concentration botanical extracts. This delivers measurable improvement in tone and texture for women over 60 dealing with sun damage and age spots. Real exfoliation that fades pigmentation versus botanical wishful thinking at concentrations too weak to matter. 18. Gold and Platinum Luxury Metal Body Creams. 24. Karat gold, platinum particles, diamond dust. These body creams promise that precious metals will transform aging skin, but dermatologists confirm that gold and platinum particles cannot penetrate the skin barrier and offer zero biological benefit. These metals are inert, meaning they don't react with skin tissue or stimulate any cellular processes. What you're getting: expensive glitter suspended in a basic moisturizer base. The shimmer creates a temporary visual effect that marketers photograph in perfect lighting, but it provides no anti-aging benefit whatsoever. These formulations cost between $80 and $300, targeting women over 60, with promises that luxury metals will firm, lift, or rejuvenate skin. The science is clear. Metals this size cannot penetrate, and even if they could, they lack the biological activity to change skin function. What works for genuine skin improvement is CeraVe S, a lotion for rough and bumpy skin at $15. CeraVe SA contains salicylic acid, which chemically exfoliates to smooth texture, plus 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. The formula is designed to address the rough, uneven texture that occurs with aging skin, using proven activities rather than inert metal particles. While gold creams offer expensive shimmer, this delivers actual exfoliation, barrier repair, and long-term texture improvement. Real acids that penetrate and transform versus precious metals that sit uselessly on the surface, creating expensive sparkle. If this video saved you from wasting $200 on body cream that delivers identical results to $18 alternatives, or helped you understand why plant stem cells and oxygen infusions are pure, marketing theater, share this with someone who needs to know the truth. The beauty industry built a $40 billion empire on the belief that expensive means effective. But dermatologists have been saying for decades the most transformative ingredients are in the least expensive jars. They're in creams developed by pharmaceutical companies focused on efficacy, rather than luxury brands focused on packaging and prestige. Every week, I expose the beauty industry's most profitable lies so you can make informed decisions about your skin, your health, and your money. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.